You're listening to the Abundance Blueprint podcast with Naomi Saadiq. This is season 2, episode 33. This is our Wellness Wednesdays, when slowing down speeds everything up. The original air date is July 23rd, 2025. So welcome back, beloved. You're listening to the Abundance Blueprint podcast with yours truly, Naomi Saadiq, where we don't just talk about abundance, we blueprint it. This is our Wellness Wednesdays, and if you've been following us all week, you know the rhythm by now. On Monday, we released what isn't ours to carry. On Tuesday, we learned how to turn what was ours into something that could carry us. And today, we pause. We slow down, because sometimes the fastest way to build your abundance is to stop sprinting long enough to actually see where you're going. Before we take that breath together, my book, I Found Out I Had Breast Cancer on My Lunch Break, is now out on Amazon Kindle. Every copy helps fund this podcast and Phenomenally Me Women's Society as we serve thrivers every week. This show is powered by Shirletta Germain LLC, Scaling Made Simple, the business engine behind everything we do here. And this week, we're prepping graphic designs and consultation proposals, scouting for small businesses to feature and amplify. So if you want to be a part of that, please give us a call, area code 810-243-4949 for podcast features, or text us or call us at 813-859-3543 for scaling and contracting conversations, okay? And we've got our Spanish and Haitian Creole episodes dropping every Wednesday and Sunday, so our community stays connected no matter what language you speak. So now, wherever you are, stop for a moment and let's breathe, all right? So we're going to inhale for 4 seconds and hold it. We're going to exhale for 6, all right? It's going to reset our rhythm. We're going to do that twice, okay? So inhale for 4, hold, exhale for 6. And one more time, inhale for 4. Hold. And exhale for 6. When you do that, you can feel your mind slow down. You feel your shoulders drop and ask yourself, where am I rushing? Because sometimes the only way to speed up your success is to stop rushing your process. Ooh. Okay, so not long ago, I worked with a trucking company owner who was burning out fast. The fuel costs were eating into profits. The drivers were exhausted. Every contract felt like a struggle. And he told me, Naomi, if I slow down, I'll lose money. I can't afford to stop. But rushing was costing him more than he realized. So we stripped things back a little bit. We cut his lowest paying routes out. We negotiated bulk fuel discounts by partnering with another smaller fleet. And then we shifted from frantic daily calls to kind of a bi-weekly check-in system so he could actually manage instead of being micromanaged or feeling like he was being micromanaged. And so what happened is, in just 45 days, he made more profit of running fewer routes because he stopped trying to carry everything and started carrying only what made sense. So now ask yourself, what is the one thing in your business, your finances, or your personal life that you're sprinting through out of fear, not strategy, that could actually become more abundant if you slow down long enough to see the better path? Okay, so today's affirmation is simple. Slowing down doesn't make me stagnant. It makes me strategic. And what if you believe that? What if this week, instead of rushing, you could choose to pause one thing, one task, one habit, one decision, and gave yourself space to assess if it's really worth your energy? So this is your homework. I want you to write down 3 areas of your life or business where you feel like you're rushing. And I want you to circle one thing that you're going to slow down and reevaluate it this week. So write it down, figure out of the 3 which one you're going to focus on. And in a week, I want you to reevaluate that, okay? I want you to email us at info@theabundanceblueprint.org or DM me at Naomi Saadiq on Facebook. All right, and we'll share some of your reflections on our Thursday episodes maybe, okay? All right, so that's really all I have for you today. You know, I'm in and out on these episodes, okay? This podcast runs because Sure Letter Germain LLC is our parent company, where scaling is made simple. The business that lets us amplify voices like yours and create real opportunities for small business. And this week we're prepping for, again, graphic design and consultation proposals and looking for partners to feature. I want you to call us 813-243-4949 for podcast features. I want you to call us at 813-859-3543 for business-to-business scaling options and government contract conversations. So federal government contract conversations, okay? And before we go, I want you to think about this. Are your money and your policies working for you or just sitting there? And what I mean when I say policies, your policies, your insurance policies, are they working for you or are they just sitting there? The rule of 72 is the simplest way to measure if your money is multiplying. Divide 72 by your growth rate, and that's how long it takes your money to double. Most people don't realize that their insurance policies can be stacked and structured legally, safely, and affordably to work for them and not just drain them. So if you want me to help you review your policies or show you how to apply the rule of 72 in your own life and your business, I want you to text our Google Voice number that's in the show notes, or text me directly at 813-859-3543. Let's make sure that your abundant blueprint isn't just built, but it's built to multiply. Because abundance isn't something that you chase, it's something that you blueprint. All right, we'll see you next time on the Abundance Blueprint with Naomi Saadiq. You all have a phenomenal day. Love you.